Hello, my friend. I pray that this finds you well from wherever and whenever you are tuning in. So, a moment ago, I found myself thinking and kind of brooding over a somewhat challenging situation that has just come up. And for the last few weeks, it has felt like there's been one challenging situation over, after the other. And no sooner than I was kind of worrying about this, I was reminded of two things. The number one, in every seemingly impossible situation that has presented itself, God has miraculously made a way for me. And number two, even in this very circumstance, God is with me, and whatever God has purposed in my life, He will make provision for. So I remember growing up, a story used to be told of this woman who was walking towards the market, bearing on her head her wares, and a driver that was passing along the way was kind to offer her a lift. And when she boarded, she continued carrying the basket of wares on her head, unaware of the fact that she could set it down on the floor of the car and let the car do the heavy lifting. Now, as funny or absurd a story as that might seem, I find it as a very fitting analogy of what we sometimes do. We carry burdens that the Lord has already offered and is willing to carry on our behalf. And so, my brother, my sister, what's that situation, circumstance that's troubling your mind, that's maybe difficult, that maybe feels impossible? I've heard it said that there is not a scarcity of abundance in the world, there is just a scarcity of our awareness to the abundance that's available. And allow me maybe to put a spin on that and say there is not a scarcity in terms of the availability of God's presence, God's providence, God's protection, God's purpose, God's power over your life and every circumstance that you are facing. And even the words of scripture, we will come unto Him, we who are heavy laden, and He promises to give us rest. Let us take everything to God in prayer, and just as importantly, leave it at the foot of the cross. Leave it at the place of prayer. Let God do the heavy lifting for you and for me. So that awareness encouraged me in the circumstance that I am facing. And I pray that the reality of God's presence, provision, and providence over your life may encourage you no matter what situation you're facing. Until next time, my friend, blessings to you and yours. Bye bye.